Sabotage, this is Jeff.
This is David.
We're playing Dark Souls 2. SL1 guy. Bosses. Killing them. Yeah. Killing the handgun. I'm doing the handgun thing again.
That still does not translate.
Finger guns. It's not a handgun. It's different. We saw most of this area in the last episode when we took on the Executioner's Chariot.
Right.
This is just the approach to the actual Skeleton Lord fight. This is honestly a completely unnecessary shortcut, but it's a shortcut if you really want to take it. Actually, I don't even know if it's really that much of a shortcut because it really doesn't take any time at all to just run down the...
I used it.
Yeah, it's actually more of a pain to get the shortcut open than it is to just go in there and kill the Skeleton Lords.
Yeah.
These are low tier difficulty.
Well, remember, the Skeleton Lords, I made the first mistake everyone makes.
Yes. Everyone makes the mistake the first time when they get overwhelmed. Okay. Sometimes you can get your way out of it. Like the first time I saw everything come at once and was like, all right, I need to fix this problem before it becomes a bigger problem. And just ran at them with the two-handed halberd, which is the halberd copter. Right. Just kind of spun my way to victory before they could spin their way onto me.
Right.
Ahem. Getting some nice little upgrades here. Remember, we got the fantastic magic mace from last time. It's found in the skeleton caves next to the Undead Lockaway bonfire.
Right.
Just put a little titanite into that, and you can pretty much one-shot, maybe two-shot, the skeletons throughout here. They take extra damage from the crushing damage, anyways.
Right.
The blunt damage.
And then I don't think they have any magic protection in any case.
Yes, maybe not. I don't know what the most effective element type is, but magic does just fine.
Yeah.
So assuming you've gone through and got the shortcut, this is the shortest way to run back over to the actual boss fight.
See, I still have the problem of I see enemies, I have to kill them.
Well, like I said, this depends on the particular strategy.
Right.
The strategy that I recommend for most of the time here is a more direct route. We're gonna run up at that and we're gonna stab him in the back like shake.
I didn't know you could backstab him.
God. So you can totally backstab these fine gentlemen using the patented stab, bomb, and run approach. We're going to stab them in the back. We're going to bomb them, and we're going to run away. First one's dead. The awesome power of the dagger,
Right.
Can't really beat it. Ahem. Now you'll notice the gimmick here for the fight. Other than those three, well, basically just large enemies that make up a boss. When one dies, it summons a group of skeletons.
Of a different type, depending on which one it is.
Yes, a different type. There is the shielded skeletons. There's just the dual-wielding skeletons.
Right.
And then, of course, the bone wheels. The bone wheels are spawned from the pyromancer. So we're going to kill him last. Making a wide circle around the arena is great because they actually gave you room to move and things to hide behind, which makes this a really good boss arena. Unlike some others where
it's just a big open space.
Yeah, it's just a big open space or a small open space.
Yeah.
This case maybe. We're going to fall back on our stab bomb run in just a second here.
Right.
Just gotta pick the right target.
That wasn't the right target.
Yeah, that's all right. Damage was done. Fire bombs remain extraordinarily useful. After I recorded this and gone through a lot of the other bosses of SL1, I came to learn the joy of the holy water.
Right.
Which I will eventually start working in. After you beat the old Dragon Slayer, you have access to the Sentinels, the Blue Sentinels Covenant, and Targay there will sell you an unlimited number of holy water urns. These are, I'm going to say, objectively the best consumable item that you can have in the game to throw at enemies.
Yes.
It says
Absolutely.
that it does more damage to undead.
And guess what everything in the game more or less is?
Guess what pretty much every single thing in the game is. I think there's maybe a few that'll be, the black firebombs will work better. But for the most part, you're going to be doing obscene amounts of damage by throwing holy water around. We will eventually work that into our repertoire. But for now, these firebombs are just as effective.
They're doing
well, not
good.
just as effective. They're a little bit cheaper, so maybe a little bit more cost effective.
After a while, souls don't really... They're not an issue.
Yeah, especially at SL1, they become even less of an issue. It's just kind of like, well, I have 999 of all these arrows, and I don't even use a bow, so I guess I'll join the Rat Covenant and start buying poop. Which,
Viable strategy.
might as well. Just might as well. I haven't actually done that on one of my characters yet. Just get, old-fashioned go naked, throw poop, throw acid jars.
Be that guy.
Turn into a pot and run off the side of a cliff.
Nice.
Hey, I'm just trying to tap you and give you this like a little tap. Just a little love tap. Just a love tap in the back there.
There it is.
There we go.
Literally stabbed in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I like how 274 damage to him equated to 89 damage on the life bar.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
There we go.
Oh wait, maybe that was the pyro guy, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. You're right, he doesn't cast spells from up close. The last wave from the pyro, as we're doing last here, just because,
Makes more sense.
Everyone's favorite. Bone wheels. Bone wheels are
horrible.
a lot. Yes, but they're less horrible than they were.
Yeah.
They will not grind you into dust. You have a much better chance of escaping just because of the arena.
Right.
The fact that, assuming you recognize instantly the horror, you should be rolling out of the way.
Right.
And also, although I did not get footage of it here, fun fact, you can backstab the bone wheels.
Really?
Yeah, you sure can.
Huh.
You can also damage them as they're spawning, which is really great. I saw a little bit of that.
Backstabbing them seems like it would be exceedingly cathartic.
It does. It feels good. All right, we did it. Skeleton Lords are dead.
Yeah.
That is to say, they are dead twice. They are dead.
Dead.
And we still have a little bit of time left here because that was so short. So I threw in a little bonus fight. Doing some co-op here. Spooked sign down. Almost guaranteed, because of the way the soul memory works, at least currently, that you'll be able to find someone, even if you're SL1, since soul level no longer matters. Then all you gotta do is prove your worth, which is real easy if you can just shank fools. There's no special strategy for mage characters or tanky characters.
Right.
Our other characters, our non-SL1 characters, are just kind of hanging out, waiting for their time to shine.
Just doing stuff. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That was unnecessary.
Strategy for this is pretty much universal. You can get some backstabs in.
Oh, did he just go and kill everything?
It is a lot more exciting when you kill everything. I try not to do that for the hosts, because, they're not expecting it. That seems like a mean thing to throw upon them. Also, I kind of got its way a little bit there. That's being a bad phantom. I'm just trying to throw firebombs here, guy.
So I swear I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Yeah, I'm really not trying to kill you. Otherwise, I would have gone for the fire guy first, and then just black crystalled out.
You've done that, haven't you?
No, I've done that. But it has occurred to me that you could do that. I mean, if you're a horrible monster, it is something that could be done.
Hopefully you don't do that to me.
That guy died.
Yep.
Pop filters didn't quite take care of that one. Oh well. That's what editing's for.
There you go. I see he was saving his lightning for the bone wheels.
You'll also notice that because the waterfall out there, the floor is damp, and that means that you'll actually get an AoE effect on lightning spells.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it'll, of the three major elements of chink and you get a little extra damage for
the
sometimes.
Yeah, but it's generally pretty ineffective.
Yeah, unless you're what's his name? It's Kazuma. Unless you're Kazuma from Kazuma Stigma.
Oh right, I never saw the rest of that.
Then you can make wind work for you. I suppose there's also the last airbender, who's technically just an airbender, but he's got all the powers, so that doesn't count. That doesn't count as much.
I was more thinking video games where they never really use wind well.
Yeah.
I mean, there are games like the Shin Megami Tensei series where you've got an entire class of spell that's based on wind and things are weak to it, but it's less, that's weak to wind, obviously. More like, it's weak to green, obviously.
Yeah. Yes, you must use the green spells.
Use the red ones here. How about blue?
That's wind. I can think of the 2013 or 2012 version of Tomb Raider. The reboot. That had some pretty good wind in it. Wind effects. A lot of some of the puzzles were dependent around the extreme breezes blowing through, and you have to shutter this and open the shutter over here, and lots of good swirly noises and dust particles and whatnot.
I have never seen nor played the new one, so.
Well, you're in luck because. Patreon money, please give us money.
So what Jeff is trying to say is if you like the content that we provide, if you enjoy these videos, and you'd like to support us so that we can do it more frequently and keep it to high quality and maybe eventually do this as a full-time job, you can contribute to our Patreon campaign, which is a once-a-month payment. It can be as small as $1. Could be as much as 100 if you're the nicest, richest person.
I mean, you don't have to limit it to 100. I mean,
it could be 1,000 if you're the nicest, richest. It could be 1,000,000 if you're the nicest, richest person. But the big deal is the videos will always be free. We're going to keep making them. What we would like to do is do it full time, and we'd like to do it without ad revenue. But for that to work, we need the Patreon funds so that it's possible. So we can eat.
Thank you for eloquizing that.
I try.
This and other made-up words can be yours. I just thought I'd channel David there.
Love you too.
Uh-huh.
What's it going to be? Is it souls or ciders? Souls or ciders?
Sizzler.
Dark Sizzler. All right.
Yep. It's
Is that a symbol you can get?
It's like
for the drums. Just it's the Dark Sizzler.
Yeah, it's got like it's like two splash symbols that are they have just like a millimeter between them, so it has a nice little there's like a little sizzle to it, but it also erodes your soul every time that like you hit it. So it's sort of but they're pretty cheap though, so you got to balance those out.
Yeah, I mean, $3 for a really nice sounding cymbal is a pretty good price.
I think they're made by Sabian. I think, yeah, I'm gonna say Sabian.
I would have said Siljan, but Sabian makes more sense.
It might be Manel.
They're the ones who made my cajon, so
Cajon's a fun thing to play.
Cajon is a fun thing to play.
It's also a fun thing to say. I'm gonna stop recording now.
So am I.